What's going on, guys, and welcome back to GTA 5. We're actually here in my old Remus drift build today from the Tuners update. I'm really excited for this video because although this is one of the most popular low grip tire drift setups in GTA 5, I haven't actually driven it on the new drift physics yet, so I'm really excited for that. And we're also going to be checking out the new drift races that just came in with this update because I haven't driven those either. Heading on down to the car meet here, guys. I'm wondering, should we get one last low grip tire? Big slide here. Oh, too much. Alright guys, so here we are with the S13 in the LS Car Meet mod shop. Just in case you guys aren't sure how to apply the drift tuning, it's right up top here, and it's only going to be available at the LS Car Meet. So mine's 190, you guys will probably see it for 200,000. We're going to apply that, and we are ready to drift. Alright guys, so here we are in our first drift race in the S13. I accidentally drove one of these races without the recording on already, so I do have a little bit of an idea of how the car does. This is actually a wet road compared to before I had dry road, so it might be a little bit different this time. But my first impressions on this car so far, it does feel a little bit lighter than the G35, similar to the RX-7 in weight. The nose doesn't feel quite as twitchy, which actually helps it be a little bit more stable and a little bit more smooth. And power-wise feels really, really good. It definitely seems to have a little bit more to it than the G35, or maybe it's the same power and it just kind of, it slips a little better because it's lighter. But it feels really, really nice. I have seen a few comments saying all the cars feel the same. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like the G felt a little bit more heavy and a little bit lower on power than the RX-7. So that's my kind of basis right now. Like I said, it's hard for me to tell what's placebo and what's not on GTA. I feel like the differences are so minimal at a certain point, but that's sort of what I've gotten out of those two cars so far. And those are really my only point of comparison. This is genuinely my third drift car here on the update, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and say this is probably my favorite. I definitely found the G35 wanting in the power department just a little bit, as fun and smooth as it is. And the RX-7 does not have that problem at all, which if there is a car so far that's going to contend with this one for favorite, it's going to be the RX-7, but that one's got a really twitchy nose to it, and this one just seems to really be super controlled. So I feel like you get the best of both worlds with the RX-7 and the S13. So we still got the Mark V to check out as well. There's plenty of cars to build up, so this definitely isn't the end of the list. Maybe I should do like a ranking system or something and rank all the new drift cars as we go. But really, name of the game here as we start out on our drift races is just working on being smooth, man. I feel like these are actually really good. I looked for like an hour for someone to drift with out here, and I just couldn't find someone, and I think it actually worked out pretty well because these drift races are great for practicing just getting smooth solo. And these will really help with your tandems. All sorts of different variety in the corners too, I noticed right off the rip. Ooh, I got a mega drift, let's go. I didn't get that last time around. But yeah, I did notice right off the rip that there's a huge variety of corners on this track, which is huge, right? Because that's gonna help with your free mode drifting a ton when you go to different roads or different sections or whatever. Oh, did I get the mega drift because I straightened out and it locked my, maybe it was a bad thing that I got that. Either way, guys, first track here on the drift races, so much fun, and I'm absolutely loving them so far. Let's check out another track. All right, guys, second drift race here in the Remus. This one's called A Hill to Die On, so I actually picked this one just for a little bit more practice. I think a little bit of elevation change will be nice as well to sort of work in. I was feeling pretty smooth on the airport, so I think some hills are next here. Just working on keeping the car super smooth. I'm noticing that these cars benefit a lot from being on half throttle as long as you can. And yep, so it banks your drifts. That's interesting. Just like Forza actually. But that is where I'm struggling most, is just coming into those super long corners still. The all-wheel drive really kicks in and it's gripped up and it just doesn't seem to want to build speed. So that's what I'm working on mostly, and this actually should be perfect for that because we got, again, a good variety of corners. I actually know this road pretty well, but my goal is to eventually be doing laps where I'm not banking drifts like I just did. I want to be doing the whole thing linked, and so that's going to be, I think, my goal for this next, oh, this one isn't, I was going to say for the next lap. This one's a point-to-point. So some of these are point-to-points and some of these are laps, so it's worth noting for you guys. Big entry there, okay. Head down the hill. That's another thing, guys. I found the more speed you can carry, the better off you are in this game because they are automatic transmissions, and I think the biggest thing that you end up fighting is just losing your drift power, man. So having momentum to play with, it's better to slow down than to speed up. So that would be, I guess, my next big tip here for GTA drifting. The downhill for me, because of that, is much easier. Same thing with rain drifting, but uphill and flat surface, we'll get better as time goes on for sure. Another big entry here. Maybe a little less angle than I would have liked to have. Ooh. I should have went to the skill zone, man. I took the easy way out. Mega drift? What? I feel like it's because I'm straightening out. I'm not even... I feel like I wasn't straight there. I wanna talk to the judges. It's all right, man. The practice, that's what practice is for. Practice makes perfect. And mistakes make practice practice. Right? Whatever I need to tell myself, right? So sections like this is where I'm trying to really work on. See, I feel like I wish I had a little bit more power there as well. I'm gripping up. And that's where I feel like I need to work on staying half throttle and not letting the car grip up. I gotta stay half throttle, like right here. See? Just like that. A little less throttle actually keeps it in drift. More. There we go. See? Small improvements, guys. Small improvements. And I think that's another huge tip if you guys are just learning to drift on the new physics. Don't let yourself become discouraged too easily, right? These are new physics. They're definitely tricky to learn, and you might find yourself frustrated in certain ways, but stick with it, man. Because you might find that these cars are more capable than you realize if you try driving them different ways. So that's race number 2. Let's get one more in here before we call it a video, because these are super fun, and I feel like they are making me better. So I'm gonna try and find something that's not so dark for you guys. All right, guys, here we go. Highway code. Race number 3, drift race number 3 of the day. Speaking of long corners, I figured this would be best. I saw the long highway corner, and I said, if I'm gonna learn how to link long ones, this is probably gonna be the one. A little bit of water still on the track here again to start. Actually super helpful. Name of the game is gonna be linking some of those longer ones. There's 3 laps, so we're gonna try and link some of those longer ones in the dry as the road dries out as well. And just hit as many different circumstances and situations as we can to try and improve, extend this one out as long as we can. Woo! So see how that's banking? Although that's firing tons of dopamine in my head, it's not what I want. I don't want to be banking points. I want to be linking corners. So I'm gonna try and keep it from doing that. At least one of these laps, I want to get super clean and not have it bank any of my points. This is awesome. This reminds me a lot of the Forza drift zones. Those are super fun. I used to do drift zone challenges and stuff on Forza all the time. And so this is, oh, okay, so it's a shorter track. We should be able to link the whole thing. Right here. All right, so I'm gonna, third lap. I gotta hit it next time around, because that's my last chance of the video, dude. I gotta link this whole thing. Oh, never mind. I misread where the start finish is. We're only on lap 2. So I definitely think you wanna manji if you have to, wherever you can, just to keep the drift counter going. It's better to do that than to straighten out. Like, I might choose to manji in one of these races in a place. Oh no! Damn it, dude. Come on. First lap this time. Nice section, keep it in drift. We're not letting it bank. A little manji here, a little manji there, and then a big long corner. Keep it in drift, no more manjis, no! Until you get to here, then it's okay. That was a greasy save, but we're gonna count it. Name of the game is just keeping that drift counter going through the whole lap, because I actually figured out there's 2 sections that are pretty tight, and I'm gonna hit them. You can skip them, but I'm not. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm feeling good. Come on, one more. Come on, there we go, guys. As the sun rises over Los Santos, we come around our final corner and we link the entire track. So guys, if you made it this far, I genuinely appreciate you watching. If you did enjoy the video or you found it useful at all, feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe more, dislike it. And if you guys are looking for this whole Remus build, I did post it on my channel a while back. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Again, guys, if you made it this far, I genuinely appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.